Hey guys, alrighty. So today was pre-quad witching day. Just another kind of tough day of trading. We had a lot of tight ranges. Actually one of the most uniformed tight consolidation ranges I've ever seen. Just some weird price action eating me up. It's hard to win in this market right now, for me at least. It feels like you almost need to have a dramatic stop loss just to stay safe. Most of my losses this week, I was correct on the direction, I was correct on the target, but I got stopped out before I ever saw my profits. So tough week of trading is what it is. We'll look to rebuild next week. Tomorrow is quad witching day. For any of you that have never traded a quad witching day, I highly recommend that you don't trade it, for one. I am only going to be trading an eval on it tomorrow. It is not worth risking if you have a cash account, like a real account, it's not worth using that. If you have a PA, it's really not worth using that either. These quad witching days, they have a tendency to be very sporadic. You'll see some random big moves out of nowhere, and then they kind of give it all right back. So just be really careful. Any sort of OPEX day or option expiration day is just really hard to touch. So right now we did get that hanging man reversal that I was looking for. We actually put in a second hanging man today, it looks like now too. So we got 517.16 as our new supply. We came down, and really until that last 15-minute pump, we were looking to close under 8 EMA support, which would have made us think that we're coming down to this triple demand area. But now with this bounce here, one has to assume that we might see some upside. We might see a repeat of kind of like we saw on March 5th, where we get a little bit of a move up here. Now, one thing to keep in mind tomorrow with quad witching day, we will see the dividend paid out on SPY, so that will automatically drop SPY price, just the way that charts read it out. So keep that in mind going for tomorrow. Now going over to ES here, looking at it here, we haven't really had another one of these big tests of the 20 EMA support. So we did get our nice triple top here at 52.39. I was looking for this to be our reversal candle. I was kind of surprised to see us push a new high right there. I kind of thought we would have held maybe right here at this 52.48 area, but then we ended up pushing all the way up to 52.54. But we did come down, same thing, we got a hard bounce off daily 8 EMA support here. So, this could set up a double bottom push higher into tomorrow. But if we don't, then our target to the downside is 51.58. Now, looking at the Qs, I'm going to zoom out here so you guys can see it. If you look at this support line that dates back to the bottom of October 26th, and we have one touch right here on February 21st, we almost touched it these 2 days here on March 11th and 12th. You can see that we did break through that support. Now, there's a bigger bull channel you can see here that we are still inside of, though. Now, again, same thing here. If we zoom back in, you can see that we came down, we attempted to break under 20 EMA support, but we held over that. So, this is kind of what we got looking right here now. We kind of got maybe a little bit of a breakout triangle here, and now we can kind of move this line out here. So, still almost looks like a bull flag with a breakout potential here. You can see 20 EMA support has been a big bounce area lately too. Now, going over to NQ, we got our double top I was talking about yesterday with the new supply at 18,473. We came down, same thing. We couldn't quite break under the 8 EMA support. And you can see here, we kind of have this nice 18,254 pivot area that goes all the way back to March 1st. So there's a good chance we could double bottom and push right back up to this area. But if we find weakness because of quad witching day, then I'm looking for this 17,854 to 18,038 area. Now the VIX, I pointed this out last night. Every time we've had one of these bottoming moves right here, you can see, boom, big move up on the VIX. The VIX had a ton of movement today. At one point, I think it was a max of about 9% it was up. They sent it all the way back down to almost break even, and then they sent it all the way back up just to crush it again before end of day. So, a lot of movement on the VIX. We haven't been able to get back through this double supply area. But as you can see, looking back at March 5th, we got a similar candle, but February 13th too. You know, a lot of times this is our top, so we could be going right back down. But I do think it's interesting. This is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 higher low demand put in since all the way back here in December. So once again, the VIX continues to make higher lows and putting in support higher and higher and higher every single time. But what is the market doing? It is still going up. Not going to talk about it a ton, but I think it's interesting to look. The dollar had a massive pop today. Going over to the 10-year, massive pop too. We're back in this critical 4.3% resistance area. And then just looking at Bitcoin, still holding up here, trying to doji, trying to get the reversal, but not really succeeding at it. We did get another all-time highs this week, it looks like here. So, all right, guys, I hope you guys had a good day trading today. It is brutal out there right now. Tomorrow is quad witching day. Definitely be careful. But I hope you guys had a good day trading, and I will see you guys tomorrow.